Hey, my name is Shadowsense and you're watching Arcade Spirits. Ashley is having a bit of a mental breakdown, and we gotta figure out how to help her. Suggest therapy? Need help from anyone that's not me? Yeah, that's true. Do you want me to call a help hotline? Maybe a therapist. Therapy can help, really, but I mean... That just seems mean. Let's suggest therapy. I've tried everything I could think of to reassure Ashley, and nothing I say has any meaning. I think Ashley should seek more professional help. Have you considered seeing a therapist about this? I know my pep talks aren't going to help you right now, but someone who's a professional may be able to help you sort things out. Ashley, I'm saying this seriously because I care for you and I'm worried about you. I want you to be happy with yourself and love yourself. Ashley is stunned as she stops crying. Sniffling up the last tears, she looks back at me shocked. What? How dare you imply that I need help? All I need is for you to listen to me. I have been listening to you and trying to comfort you, but you aren't seeing the reason in my words. You don't believe me. I do believe you think that way. You're just wrong is all. I don't need you trying to convince me otherwise. And I certainly don't need any help. I'm fine. You are not fine. No, this isn't going anywhere. I want Ashley to understand why this is important. No, man. I'm not good at any of this. Hey look, Triple H and HBK. Shawn Michaels and Triple H, man. Shit. Let's go with the balanced one. The basically answer. I don't like doing the basically answers, but that's all I can think of. Ashley, I may not be able to help you myself, but I can at least help you get the proper people that can. I can empathize and be here for you, but I can't guide you through this myself. But I know it's scary and hard to accept help. If you remember just a little bit ago, I had to do it too. It wasn't easy, and it took you and everyone else from the Funplex to lift me up from my rut. Without your Waktervention and the Waktervenspiracy, I'd still be lost. But I did it, and I know you're strong. You can do this too. You don't understand anything. Ashley averts her gaze to the floor and sniffles. I need to go reapply my makeup before I attend to the floor. She completely ignores what I've said and runs off. I'm left in a wake of feelings, and I don't know how to handle this. Fortunately or unfortunately, my attention is focused onto my now buzzing phone. Beep, beep. Matt, you should have opened the doors 3 minutes and 24 seconds ago. Oh shit. 25 seconds, 26 seconds, 27 seconds. I get it, Iris. Thanks. I'll be right there. Okay. Iris fades away and I close my phone. I guess I need to concentrate on officially opening Neon Dawn now. But first I should change into a non-tear soaked hoodie. Can't handle this right now. As much as I want to stop everything and sort through this mess, I've got a job to do today. There will be time later to patch things up with Ashley, presumably. I need to at least try to put this turmoil behind me so I can focus on the first day of Neon Dawn with a smile. Despite reeling from the incident just now, I'm ready to do this, because I have to be ready. No choice. I've got big plans for my grand ceremony, for the opening ceremony. Why can't I read? I'm going to open the doors, give my prepared speech to the gathered masses, and stay on hand to greet gamers as they enter. Stepping to the forefront, I grasp the door handles and throw the gates to Neon Dawn wide. Behold, gamers! Welcome, friends. Like Cathris Draub from the C-Team. Hello, friends. Welcome to all of you. I hope that... That's a lot of people. I don't even have time to finish one line of my big dramatic speech. The crowd spills through the doors and runs right past me, eager to get to the games. Immediately, the arcade fills with the sounds of beeps and boops, games starting up, and people laughing with delight as they find their favorites. Well, there goes my entire opening ceremony plans out the window. I had all sorts of stuff planned, but if folks just want to get to gaming, who am I to argue? After a few minutes of final checks around the place, I decided to move into Phase 2, meet and greets around the arcade. I walked the arcade like it did in my floor attendant days, talking with folks and making sure everything's running smoothly. Though I could probably track down Ashley too, assuming she wants to talk yet, which may not be the best case. Neon Dawn is my domain, open to my exploration. Where should I visit first? Queen Bee and Ashley. Naomi's sick. Ashley doesn't seem like she wants to talk right now, so let's hang out with Naomi and Teo. Most of the time I'm drawn to Showtime stage because of the flashing lights and the hit beats, not because it's completely silent, no music at all. As I approach, I see Naomi feverishly working to fix it. Seeing the whole thing without tunes synced to its flashy lighting rig is kinda depressing, and listening to Naomi mutter as she works, she undoubtedly feels the same way.
Oh.
This was working fine earlier, why isn't it working now? Oh. Fortunately, Teo is proving surprisingly knowledgeable about the inner workings of his favorite game. He may need to re-image the hard drive. I know some gray area websites where you can get a replacement copy of the files if needed. This is the third release version of Showtime Stage's software, right? Those are easier to come by than the more modern fourth version, oddly enough. The files aren't the problem, I think the hard drive itself was damaged in shipping. And if so, well, I might not be able to dance at all today. I'd have to order a new part. I'm sorry, there were just so many games to get up and running and I must have missed this ticking time bomb of a hardware failure. Hey, it's cool. I don't need to get my groove on all the time. Showtime Stage is one of our flagship games. It's flashy, it's exciting, and Teo's dance moves bring the crowd in. Getting it working for opening day is a priority. Sources? Can we pull a hard drive from a different game? This isn't the only game I'm so sorry. I'm a mess. I can't read out loud for whatever reason. I'm not diagnosed with it, but is that like a mild form of dyslexia? Because I keep getting my words jumbled every time I do a visual novel. I don't get it. That sucks. I'm sorry. This isn't the only game we have which uses a hard drive, right? Can we pull and reformat one from another game using Teo's files to make it a clone of Showtime Stage? Well, it'd mean voluntarily disabling one of our other games, but... Wait, I know! Wild Rider. That piece of poop is always crashing on us, and it's not like it's very popular. Let's yank the drive from that and make it a Showtime Stage drive.
Yeah!
I can have that up and running in an hour. Sounds perfect! I'll send you the files. Go get a bite to eat and be back in time to show everyone what a great dance community we've got here at Neon Dawn. So it'll take a bit of time, but we'll get our stage back in working order. Good, good. Maybe we'll get through opening day without any major problems aside from this. Alright, man. It's a very loud outfit. He's got those hater shades. Before I go, I spot a gamer who's been watching, super curious about what's going on. Hey, Showtime Stage really hosed? For now, yeah, but we'll have it fixed up as soon as we can. Aw man, I wanted to get my groove on. That's a bummer. You know, I might know a guy who knows the guy who can get you a replacement super cheap. Or like, any game you want. Anything. As long as you know, don't ask too many questions. Generally, when people don't want questions asked, there's a lot of questions which should be asked, yeah? Yeah, but I'm just full of questions. Why is the sky blue? Where do babies come from? Are you a cop? Those sorts of questions. But really, are you a cop? Hey, I'm not one of those pigs, no way. Don't worry about it. You need my connection, you just look me up, okay? I'll be here all day. I like this place. It's got a little bit of everything. Especially all the sweet PvP and esports stuff you got. Kicking ass and taking names is my jam. I'll just come back later and wow all the ladies with my hot style. Later. That was odd. But as he fades back into the crowd, I decide to move on. Where should I visit next? Queen Bee and Ashley. It's been some time. Near the center of the arcade, Ashley's showing off her new cosplay to Queen Bee. I know she has her misgivings about it, but people are really digging the costume. She's got a decent crowd of people around her. And that combined with the normal fans that surround Queen Bee, we've got ourselves a pretty nice gathering. Seems that one new customer has garnered the attention of Queen Bee and Ashley. I think I remember him from Deco's Palace, when I was getting some fries. Hey, look! Look, kid, a real life, in the wild newbie.
Hiya!
Welcome to Neon Dawn. We're so happy to have you join us for opening day. Despite her earlier spike of depression, she seems to be at least be able to... I'm a failure as a reader. At least be able to keep up good cheer for the customers, even if it might be faked. Thank you. As much as I'd like to pull Ashley aside and talk things over with her, it's probably best not to air any dirty laundry in front of the customers. I'll just wait until it's a more opportune moment. Child, yes you, young one, tell Matt here what you told us. That I've never used a joystick before in my life. I mean, I've mostly been at Deco's Palace or played games on my phone, touchscreens and stuff, that's all. Never really met much of a gamer, but all my friends are here today, so I was figuring I might try one out.
Whoa!
Never, not even once played on a joystick. Can you believe it? Yeah? We've all been there. No point in faulting them for it now. Duh, but that's just too cute. To be young and innocent again. Don't worry at all, Neon Dawn is the right place to learn. We are a friendly and fighting sort of arcade. No mad skills required. Here, it's all about having fun. Oh yes, and you know what's super fun? Learning how to play Fist of Discomfort. Trust me. Want to go a few rounds? I'll even spot you some tokens. Seeing Queen Bee's con, Ashley quickly tries to offer something else. Or you could join me for a round or two of TMNT. Nothing like a friendly cooperative brawler game to ease you into things.
Nope, no way.
Best way to learn is jump headfirst into the deep end, I say. No regrets, just mashing buttons and moving that joystick. And when you're starting with the hottest title, you've got a built-in community to learn from right at your fingertips. But turtles! Turtles who are ninjas! Looks like I might need to jump in and persuade this kid to choose a game. They look like a deer trapped in the headlights. Stuck in the crossfire. Friendly fun, yeah. Let's start you out right. 2 buttons, 1 stick, endless fun. Ashley, you want to show our new friend the majesty of mutants named after famous painters?
Yes!
Oh, I do! Let's go beat up some conveniently bloodless robot ninjas and get shell-shocked. Okay, sure, lead the way. And gone. There goes my chance to talk with Ashley. Although I'm not sure she wanted to talk with me right now anyway. Another time, perchance. The newbie seems happy with this decision. Even if it's because they get to play with Ashley, it was a bit less intimidating. Ah shit, I was looking forward to decimating that newbie quite a bit. In a good-natured way, of course. I'm still learning from my teammates at 4HK, and I'm eager to pass some lessons on. Okay, I'm gonna go back to beating the crap out of fodder. You have fun out there, okay? You've earned this day through your blood, sweat, and tears. Hopefully more blood than sweat and tears, but you get the idea. Time for me to move on. One nice thing about being a half bar, half arcade is having a pleasant place to relax and get some drinks between games for staff and gamers alike. It's here that I find Percy and Gavin having some coffee, avoiding the chaos of the gaming area. Tanked. Completely tanked.
Much obliged.
I'm glad for your little tip. I was ready to invest a good chunk of my pocketbook into that company. All my hard work would have tanked right alongside it. This is par for the course when my siblings snatch up technology companies. It's a pump and dump in essence. They stir up excitement in the acquisition, then drop it once it gets cold. I've never seen one of their endeavors bear fruit for very long, thanks to their short attention spans. Glad I could save you the heartache.
Apologies.
No offense. I think I can handle a few accidental heart-related puns without going into cardiac arrest, my good fellow. But it's good to avoid the pothole on the road of finance, yes? All of the better for the charities who will eventually profit from my own loss. I approach him in what seems to be a natural lull in the conversation. Although talk of finances is in itself quite a downer. So, stock market talk?
Oh, indeed.
I like to do my trades in the morning before I come to the arcade. Get all that bother over with so I can focus on Moopy. Afraid we're being astoundingly boring at the moment, Matt. Just two overly serious gentlemen talking about finance. That's fine. I'm adulting at 110% efficiency today, having started a new business myself. Should probably learn about how, money works. Oh, what would you like to know about? Yeah, investments, really. Taxes. That'd be easy, but yeah, let's do investments. I'd like to invest in our future. Think long term, you know? Surviving for many years to come rather than jumping at the easiest profit I can. Any tips? A fine view to take. My own investments are preferably long term, yes. I make moment to moment trades, but they're backed by the stability of stock bedrock. Even after I'm gone, I expect many of those to cash out gradually. I've hired a phalanx of lawyers to carry out my wishes over the next, 30 years. Gavin, how about I show you my portfolio? Give you some ideas for how to build up a nest egg for Neon Dawn.
Thank you.
I'd be honored. I'll let you two handle the fine details. The two sink deeper and deeper into conversation about currency exchanges, fiscal policy, tax rate changes, and I start to lose consciousness. Much like me in real life. I admire their passion, but there's only so much adulting I can handle in one day, and I need to reserve some for later. It's then that I notice raised voices at the other end of the bar. Oh, goth and a business goth. It's not really an altercation or an incident yet, but they are talking a bit louder than others. Miss, I've run your credit card twice and it was declined twice.
Man, this sucks.
Run it again, I'm telling you. It was working just fine earlier. I got tokens using it. See these tokens? Sensing an opportunity to provide excellent customer service and further prove my adulting chops, I step in to help. Hello, good morning, I'm the manager here. Can I be of some assistance? She looks awfully familiar. Have we met before? Oh, right, I invited her to check out my arcade, didn't I? Guess that's why she's here.
What's up?
Hey, good to see you. Love what you've done with the place, just love it. But something's wrong with your credit card readers. My card's legit. I was using it earlier with no issues, but now it's all messed up and stuff. Can you help me? I can pay cash if I gotta. I'm not trying to duck out and run on you, but I'd really prefer to use the card. Yeah, let's do it on, yeah. It's opening day and I want to build customer loyalty. Best way I can do that is be unusually generous. I'll pick up the check for you, so you can get to having fun playing the games. A little way of saying thanks for visiting Neon Dawn today. Seriously? Wow, thanks a bunch. I had a good feeling coming into this place, like it'd make a fine home away from home. Glad to see I was right, super glad. Okay, I'm off to get my game on. Another problem solved by Matt. I'm so good at this. With that matter settled, it's back to wandering the arcade. Where to next? Before I can continue my wanderings, Gavin pops up directly in my path. Stop whatever you're doing and look towards the doors without making it look like you're looking for anyone in specific. What? Okay, what am I pretending not to be looking for? Mrs. Jean DeFame. I have no idea who that is. The top arcade critic in the city. Her reviews can make or break an arcade easily. Didn't think she'd be coming today, as normally some little independent arcade is beneath her interests, but apparently she's made an exception. If we don't want to end up smeared across every website she writes for, I suggest you play nice and show her all the positives of Neon Dawn. Okay, I'm on it. Best foot forward. She's the redhead near the entrance with the handbag. Best of luck. I easily spot her thanks to Gavin's cues. Considering this morning lacked the usual chaos I experienced on my first day at the Funplex, I'd say we're off to a great start, and I'm sure this reviewer will appreciate that. Wearing my most professional smile, I stroll over to the entrance. Oh, it's that lady! Ah, shit! Oh, we'll deal with this on the next episode. So thank you guys so very much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.